So I'm Sean, I'm owner and manager of RAVS Vintage Clothing Store. We've got one shop in Picton Arcade and one shop on Wine Street inside the Founders & Co. Our business, RAVS, retails second-hand clothing. We rework, upcycle and recycle clothing. We try to cater to as many people as possible, be as inclusive as possible, and our whole point of being here is to basically combat fast fashion and try and save the world one piece of clothing at a time. So I think what people don't realise is that if you take a jacket or something that's wrecked or ruined or even got a small stain in it down to the charity shop, because they deal with such a massive clothing, it goes straight to landfill. Now, where we differ is that if we get hold of something with a stain or a rip, we'll rework it or we'll recycle it or use it as a patch to patch up something else. These jackets are a prime example here. So our supplier makes these out of ruined Carhartt jackets or trousers, so you get the quality of the material in there. But we sew them all together to make a new jacket. They're all different, all unique in themselves, and stops anything from going to landfills. So I studied in Swansea University. I studied business management with an entrepreneurship pathway. I came to university to learn how to start a business, so as a result I did the entrepreneurship pathway, but that allowed me to, through the applied entrepreneurship module, start a business actually in my second year. I was able to use that business to do my year in industry and then to use it as my final year project as well. So as a student, it really benefited me taking the correct pathway. So I think the support that the enterprise team has given me more than anything has given me a kick to really go ahead and do it. Knowing that there's support there, knowing there's a safety net there, and knowing there's answers to my questions, it was just the motivation to go and actually do it and start the business. The initial funding we received was through the Applied Entrepreneurship module, going on to the Test Trading module. We were all in a room at the start of the year. They said, if you take the money, you have to go and use it. If you don't take the money, you can go do another module now. And I think it was the kick I needed really to be like, this is real now. I need to really go ahead and spend this money, keep all the receipts, do it all properly. I mean, even that in itself is an exercise of almost sort of tax keeping, you know, keep your receipts, prove to them you've used this money this way. We opened originally in 2019. We opened the upstairs of this shop 1 year later, and then 1 year after that, we opened a shop in Founders & Co, a small pop-up which turned into a permanent store. And in September, we've got a new shop opening in an undisclosed location as of yet. I started this business not so much because I love the clothing, but because I wanted to be sustainable and I wanted to have a business that catered to students, but was also good for the planet. So I think once our new shop's open in September, I'm gonna try and consolidate all the businesses, hope they make them run themselves, and then I want to go and do something else elsewhere, but it has to be within the bracket of sustainability. It has to be something that's sort of pushing the world forward rather than backwards.